guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Scarlett here today, and if you are new, hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss a future upload. And today's new video is going to be a ABBA tag. So there is about 15, maybe 20 questions. This was inspired by a lot of the videos I've been doing. Sissy's been doing them too, so without further ado, let's just get into the questions for the ultimate ABBA fan. Okay, so the first question on the list is, what was your first introduction to ABBA? And I really wish I could remember like the exact like point or memory. I know when I was little I used to listen to Dancing Queen a lot because somehow that was like a song that I think my mom was like always playing when I was younger. It was, for some reason, that's the memory I have. But like my real introduction, I would say, was in 2017. I think it was like early 2017. We were listening to Music Choice on Xfinity. And I don't know if I said enough I do's, came on specifically, and I literally fell in love with that song. But it wasn't until the fall, after watching the ABBA and the Olivia Newton-John special, that I became obsessed with ABBA. So that is my introduction to ABBA. Number 2, which ABBA song instantly boosted you no matter what? Super Trooper, for sure. On and On and On. The whole entire Super Trooper album, I feel like there's a lot of hidden gems on there, so definitely that. Next question, a song you didn't love at first but now you're obsessed with. Love Light, specifically. I think it's an outtake from the Viva La Vu era. I know it was the B-side to Chiquitita, I think, if I remember correctly. And then there was a couple others that I wasn't a fan. Oh, Rock Me, from the ABBA album with them in the car, dressed all fancy, from 75. When I Kissed the Teacher. That's not one of my favorites. I watched the Mamma Mia 2 movie. That's just a few of them. Which song, number 4, which song do you relate to emotionally a little too much? Don't Shut Me Down, not in a relationship way. I Still Have Faith in You, not in a friendship relationship way. Those 2 songs really helped me in 2021. They still stay with me today. Chiquitita, that song too. Those are like my top 3 that I really emotionally relate to a little too much. Number 5, your ultimate main character ABBA anthem. So Long. Not for me personally, but like if I was a main character, that would be like my song. On and On and On again. That one's a really good, like, I feel good tell off song. Main character, Lay All Your Love on Me. Those are like a good 3. Number 6, favorite members of ABBA and why? Nothing against the boys, but Agneta and Frida will always be my favorite of the 2. I think though, or of the 4. What am I saying 2? I think if I would say like my favorite of the 2 girls would probably, I lean towards just a little bit more towards Frida. Especially when I had, oh, my hair's dark now. Why am I holding my hair like this? When I had really like red hair from like her 77, 79-ish, early 80 era, her red hair era, Frida's, I always like felt like I was trying to channel my inner Frida. So I feel like I just a little bit Frida, like Frida more than, but I love them both. I love Agneta and Frida. Their vocals, they're so sweet when I've seen like them talking in interviews and stuff. So definitely, the girls are my favorite. Nothing against Benny Bajorn, because of course, without their songwriting skills and, you know, there would be no ABBA. Next question, which ABBA song or songs did you play at your wedding? Oh no. I do. I don't know if I said I know if I do, like I said earlier. Super Trooper maybe? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like a cute like wedding dance song. Slipping through my fingers would be a good like mother-daughter dance, I feel like, for some reason, personally. Is there any more? There's a bunch that I could think of, but I just don't want to like overwhelm the playlist in my head. Next question, which song feels most 70s glam rock to you? Glam rock, I'm trying to think of what that really means to me in terms of words. Anything from the 75 album, I feel like, or like 74 with the Waterloo album. So Long, definitely like glam rock, if you've ever seen the live performances of that song. Whoa. Glam rock, I don't know, I really don't know what the term glam rock means. Like glam, when I think of glam rock, I think of Queen, and I don't think Queen and ABBA in the same like category. I know they're both from the 70s, if that makes sense to me. That's how my brain is working right now. If I think of any other songs, I'll just put them on the screen when I'm editing. Next question. A song you would scream sing in the car with zero shame. Chiquitito. Hands down. If I get in a certain mood, probably like Mamma Mia. I also like scream singing Don't Shut Me Down, like low-key. Next question. Which song would you want playing during a dramatic moment, life moment, like if you were living a movie style moment? I don't know if it would be a dramatic life moment, but I feel like in the back of my head, Money, Money, Money is always playing at work. Like, I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay, you know? Like what I'm doing, like when I go to the copy machine, when I'm having to go talk to the secretary or the director, or like I'm having to prep a project. I just feel like that song's just like money, 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 like running like through my head as a teacher, but that's just how I feel. If I had a really dramatic life moment, I really don't know. So yeah. Next question. Favorite lyric that just hits different. But the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. I'm trying to think of something less cliche. That's from Chiquitito. And now you see another me. I'm fired up, don't shut me down. Like those, like I'm gonna keep speaking about those songs. Those songs mean a lot to me. So next question. If you could see ABBA perform one song live and only one song live, which would it be? Ooh, is it cliche to say thank you for the music? I mean, or if they could do like a medley of their like hits or something, kind of like what the Carpenters used to do in the 70s. That'd be really cool. I know, like, for if that's like I talked about in another video, like because ABBA has ABBA Voyage, I definitely could go see them live, but like to see them in their prime would be totally different. So probably anything from like either the Rival album, anything from ABBA, the album from is it 77 or 78? I always mix up the years that it came out. Next question. Which song gives you the most heartbreak vibes? The Winner Takes It All. When All Is Said and Done. Those two. Which song gives you I'm healing and thriving energy? Don't Shut Me Down. I Still Have Faith in You. I talk about these songs a lot in this video because like a lot of the I know there's like other songs that probably have those like healing vibe energies, but to me those were my healing vibe energies, and like I don't know if they're as talked about the new songs from 2021. So I'm just over here like go stream them, go stream the Voyage album. Next question. ABBA songs that make you want to get up and dance immediately. I love doing on ABBA Shorts Ring Ring. I learned the choreography from their music videos and the live performances. So your girl loves doing that one, especially doing the Swedish version, the original version, because the English version I think was translated from the Swedish lyrics by I think Nils Sedaka, if I remember correctly. So I love the Swedish version the most right now for some reason. I also like Voulez-Vous. Happy Hawaii / Why Did It Have to Be Me? That one I love. I have this little dance on the YouTube shorts. Like I can't dance. Like you guys can come for me in the comments. Like I don't dance. Like I'm like Charlie D'Amelio 2020 era, or like people that like were popular on TikTok dancing and stuff. I just do like little dances based off of what I've seen Agneta and Frida do on videos. So a lot of my quote unquote dancing is a mix of those. Next question. Which album era is my personal aesthetic? Be honest. I feel like out of all the albums, I think my aesthetic would probably be either the Ring Ring album from 72. Because those songs, I love those songs. It was their debut album. Love that era. People Need Love. Here's Your Brother. Love Isn't Easy. Ring Ring. Such a masterpiece. If I wanted more like of an aesthetic from the eras that everyone knows of ABBA for the 70s, it'd probably be the Arrival album, or probably Super Trooper because of Our Last Summer, Super Trooper, On and On and On, The Winner Takes It All. Those are really good kind of like aesthetic songs. Next question. If your life had a soundtrack, which ABBA song would be the intro? Name of the Game? Not in like a romantic way, because it seems like everything I do, it's like, oh, I guess it's the name of the game. Doesn't mean anything to you. Because like everything I do, I feel like I have to play like a game in life, which I guess everybody does, but like recently in the last like couple months, it's just like I feel like I don't know where to move my next chess piece, or like my next like Monopoly piece, or how many spins I need to do to get 10 steps ahead and not 10 steps backwards, if that makes sense. Next question. A song you think is underrated and deserves more love? Oh, well, let's talk about the debut album because I feel like there's a lot of mixed reviews with ABBA fans. I feel like People Need Love is definitely, I feel like underrated a little bit just because it's such like an anthem for a lot of people. Like right now it could be people need hope, people need love, and people need trust from a fellow man. Kind of like a religious song if you really think about the lyrics. Love isn't easy, but sure is hard enough. A lot of people can relate to that. I can't. um, I feel like also to me personally, for some reason, um, I know people I think know the song more now because of the movie, the Mamma Mia movie in 2018. But I feel like I've been waiting for you. The actual ABBA version is very underrated because for the movie they rewrote it from like a mother's perspective. But I feel like the original like is very underrated for some reason to me. I Love My Life. I feel like that one's also kind of like underrated as well for some reason to me. Next question. Which ABBA song would you dedicate to someone special? Oh, if I was that's so dangerous. It just, I guess, would depend on how the relationship became, how long I had been with this person. If this person was like somebody like depending on their career. So like Super Troop would be good, but that'd have to be like somebody like me, person being a like performer or like an artist like that. I do. That's like a cute little like love romantic song, poppy kind of. The name of the game, if it's like a catch and mouse game, if you listen to the lyrics, like does it like how that song is kind of like in the movie. My Love My Life, if you look at it from the actual song, and well, no, not My Love My Life. I think that's more like of a breakup song. So I guess that would be like if I broke up with the person, I should say. I've been waiting for you, especially if you've been waiting for somebody like for a long time, like that kind of perspective. I don't know, but I guess that'd be the thing. At number 20, finish the sentence. ABBA is blank to me. ABBA is special to me. They have been through, their music has been through so many of my life moments up and down from being a teenager to now almost a middle 20s girly. So over almost a decade or about a decade that I've been listening to their music, it is crazy how much I have grown with ABBA's music. Songs that I didn't like then, I like now. My whole world has evolved with ABBA. But that is the ABBA tag questions. If you made it this far in this video, thank you guys so much for watching this new video on my channel. If you guys are really into the tag questions for musicians that I'm into or artists that I'm into, give this video a big thumbs up. I'm hoping to do like a Bay City Rollers one, Cass Elliot coming up sometime soon, maybe even Spencer Sutherland because he's got a new era coming in his music. But I'll catch you guys in one of my next videos. I'll be soon. Love you, bye.